It's Friday night, March 21st to be exact, and it's dinner time. Let's see what I got for you. It's about 8:30 at night. Just got back from the Winn-Dixie. Found a couple things on sale. Got me some coleslaw on BOGO, and I got me some steaks. New York strips. They were down to $6.99 a pound. Pretty good deal for today's prices. I mean, a couple years ago, that's where I was like, that was average, but now $6.99 a pound on some New York strip. Pretty good deal. So I'm gonna show you how I make my coleslaw. Don't need too many ingredients. I got me a little pack. What is it? Dole. I just get this little pre-made one. It's a lot easier than chopping everything up. Then you just some mayonnaise, a little bit of vinegar, sugar, salt and pepper. And not sponsored or nothing, but they had a lot of little BOGOs. I ain't never seen this. This French bread with poppy seeds on it. So since it's kind of late at night, just gonna make a little simple meal. Coleslaw, bread and butter in the oven, and some steaks. Let's get to it. All right, this is about all you need, that classic coleslaw. They had a finely chopped one. I thought about getting it, but I don't know. I'm usually stick to that one's a classic. We use a little bit of white vinegar, salt, pepper, mayo, got some sugar, and then you gotta get a bowl. All right, let me show you how my mama taught me how to whip it up. And you wanna make this one first, so you can get it, and then get them flavors all acclimated and marinated together, and throw it in the fridge while you're making the steak so it's nice and chilled and it'll be ready. Prime picking when dinner's ready. All right, then, this one's pretty easy. So we're just going with the coleslaw in the bowl. All right, get your mayonnaise out. I'm gonna say, you do it as much as you like. Let's see, probably about a cup of mayonnaise is my guess. Throw in like some good scoops. I just got a fork, just plop it in there. But it just depends how wet you like it. Some people like less mayo, some like it more. Let's start with that. That's about 4 good plops. 4 good plops. And in the seasoning, like again, it's the same much as you like. I like mine a little heavy-handed, so I put a decent amount of that black pepper. Sugar, you don't really need a lot. You don't even really have to put it in at all. You know, it just depends how sweet you want it. I did maybe about a little less than 1/4 of a cup. And then the salt, I just give it some good shakes. Good healthy shakes. And that vinegar, you don't really need a lot. I'm gonna just start out with just a little cap of vinegar. And then just whip it. Whip it. I'm gonna need some more mayonnaise probably. Whippy. Let me get another, so dirty that fork up. I'm gonna say 2 more scoops. This mayonnaise like all the way almost to the bottom. Plop. I'm gonna put 2 generous plops in there. Wham, bam. Let's see how we're looking after that. And really, that's about it. You just whip it. Once you get that consistency and taste that you like, then you just refrigerate it. My dad don't like it too much mayo. This is probably about at his level. Let me get a little taste on it. A little taste action. That's probably about right. Might have a little slight too much salt in it, but once it sits in the fridge for a little bit and it all acclimates together, and it'll get better. All right, that's about it. That's simple Sam. Takes a minute, what, 5 minutes or less? Just chill it, and then if you ain't comfortable with it, get a little taste, and then you can always add more or less vinegar, salt, pepper, mayo, sugar. Actually, I might hit it with a little more sugar. I like things sweet, you know. There we go. All right, put it in the fridge. And here are these lovely beauties. I had to let them sit out for a little bit, come up to room temperature, open them up and season them. Sometimes I'll set them on a pan with a rack, throw some salt on them, let that moisture pull out. Or I've heard you can put them in the fridge, like put them on a pan or just like throw a paper towel over them. Some people let them sit in there a day or two, let them air dry, air age, forget what you call it, dry age. But generally I just let them sit out maybe 30 minutes to an hour before I cook them. Let the temperature come up a little bit, the air hit them, put some salt, let that moisture dry out, pull out. But ain't got a lot of time tonight because it's pushing 9 o'clock now. So I'm just gonna season them up and get to it. This guy's got me a little rack in this pan. So now I'll just pat them down a little bit with a paper towel. Get the excess moisture off of them. And hit them with some salt. Draw out the moisture even more. And just let them come up to temperature. I'm not gonna do it too long today. Maybe only like, I don't know, they've already been out like 20 minutes, so. I'll just put some salt on here. Salt them up a little bit and let them chill out. I don't know, I'll give them at least 10 minutes. Let that salt do the trick, pull a little moisture out. Then I'll season them up and we'll hit them in that pan. And normally I hit them with my super secret dry rub. I've been making this dry rub for a couple years, but I don't have any on hand right now, so we're just gonna use some store brand stuff. Today, we're going Black Magic. Wasn't that in the original Nutty Professor song? Like, oh, that old Black Magic, that old Black Magic. My buddy Love was playing that piano. Any Jerry Lewis fans out there? Let me know. All right, one of them steaks is coming up temperature a little bit. Let's see, let me get this little better angle on that. Never had this bread before. This is called French bread, and it's got poppy seeds on it. So basically just gonna make a little like garlic bread out of it. I don't know how high quality it is or not, but I'll just slice it open enough for, I don't know, 4 pieces. And we'll just butter it. Maybe I'll throw a little garlic powder on it. Boop, boop, boop. It's pretty soft, but it's got poppy seeds everywhere. Oh my gosh, this might have been a bad choice. Yeah, that's probably about good. About half a loaf. Slice it into four pieces. All right, I've made a mess. I took a little bite of it. It's pretty good. It's got the poppy seeds got a lot of flavor. Kind of tastes like, almost tastes like a bagel kind of. But I like to put on, but for me, instead of putting like plats, I don't know what you call it when you slice up a butter. Is it called a plat? Slabs of butter? I don't know. I usually I'll give me a little dish, put about a half a stick of butter. I just microwave it, melt it down. I just pour it over the bread. For me, it's easier because, I don't know, sometimes it's hard to spread, or you go to push it and like the bread squishes, gets on my nerves. So for me, that liquid butter helps me out. And the least amount of frustrations I can have in the kitchen, the better. Because it gets hot in here, and whoo! Know when the stove's gonna blow the top, or I'm gonna blow my top. So I just give me a little dish. Preferably use a microwave safe dish. I don't think this one is because it gets hot. I just plop in like half a stick, like that. And I do about, I don't know, I'm kind of weird. When I do the microwave, I do odd times, like 29 seconds or something like that, 30, 33. But I'll just hit it like, let me see, I'm gonna hit 32. Sometimes it'll come out ready. Sometimes you gotta hit another for like another 10, 12 seconds. Just depends on how powerful your microwave is. And there we go. I did 32, and I went back in for 9 seconds. I don't know why I just don't do 40, but I always feel like I might burn the butter or it might explode. And this dish is hot, but if you use the microwave soft or safe, it'd be better. It won't be as hot. I just pour me a little butter on there, just like that. Just do a little drip, 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 drip. Drip it all around. And then from there, you could add salt. Oh, yeah, I would add salt to it. Or if you want to make a garlic bread, add some garlic powder on there. But I just melt it like that. And if it's a little excess, like pooling a little bit, spread it around. To me, it's a lot easier than when that cold butter and you gotta like smush and push. I hate that. All right, that's my little trick of the day. All right, I got that oven preheated. I like to do my bread around 400, 350 to 400. Today I'm doing 375 just to switch it up a little bit. And I'm coming in here with that Black magic. And I already had salt on it, so you don't want to go too heavy, but you don't want to go too light, if you know what I mean. And you can't use a spoon to pat this down, but since I'm already in the groove, I'm just gonna give it a little tappy, tappy, tappy. I mean, it's gonna hit that hot skillet anyways and burn off them germs. but it's best practice to wash your hands before you do this. And wash it before and after, I would say. You don't be spreading that meat around. I don't think you can get salmonella from beef, but you might get some rigatoma, tuberculosis. I'm sure you get something, mad cow disease. All right, that's how we're looking. Let me get that pan cranking up too. All right, and if you ain't know, I am team iron skillet. So some people put butter in there. I used to do butter and olive oil. Lately, I've just been hitting it with some olive oil. I'm a little olive oil squirter, a little joop, 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 a little squirt, squirt, and let that come up. Once it starts smoking, you know you're good. I put my burner around, I started like at 8. At 8, get that heat up, nice sear on it, maybe like 2-3 minutes. Flip it, get that other sear, and then I usually turn it down to maybe like a 6 or so. So you don't burn it up too much, and you just cook it how you like it. Rare, medium, medium well. Well don't exist around here, so I don't want to know about it. All right, well, it's go time. Got that bread buttered up, steak seasoned up, that pan's coming up. So you can throw your bread in now. Let's do it. This usually takes maybe like 5 minutes. Steaks, just depends on how you like them cooked. Could be 6 minutes, up to like 10, 12, depending on how thick, of course, how thick your steaks are. These ones are about inches, maybe inch tall. So I'm gonna say maybe 8 minutes. 6 to 10 minutes is probably a fair estimate, depending on how you like your steak and how hot you're cooking, really. Here we go. All right, well, here comes the fun part. I won't bore you with it too much. I'm sure you made a steak or seen a steak being made before. This was just a little video of just showing my little. It's supposed to be a quick little coleslaw recipe, but figure let's just roll with it. Getting somebody to talk to. How's y'all night going? Did y'all eat anything good today? What's your favorite thing to cook? Let me know. And for most steaks, you just go slap them in there, get that nice sizzle. Since these are New York strips, got that fat cap on the side. Sometimes I'll hit them on that fat cap first. Little sizzle, let that render down a little bit, and then plop it in there. Especially if you cook them kind of rare, because they won't fully cook down or render nicely. Ooh, they're looking good. All right, just in case there's any sizzle freaks out there, this pan's about to start screaming, so I'm gonna let them sit down. Oh, that wasn't that great of a sizzle. But I like to get that fat cap going a little bit on a New York strip. Put that thing down there. All right, he didn't want to stand up. All right, we'll try again. Woo. Render that fat a little bit. Woo. All right, hang on with your brother. There you go. I only do it for like maybe a minute at the most. All right, that should be good. Get them in there, that real cook status now. Can I fit all these boys in here? Can I fit y'all in here? A little overcrowded, honestly. There we go. Really probably better if I had like 3 in here. 4 is kind of pushing it. Those got a pretty good sear on it. Those 2 didn't. Maybe I'll flip these around. Pop him here. Pop him here. I'll let this guy get a good sear. Get my shape in. Come on, buddy, get over here. All right, that looks pretty good. Them 2 need to get a nice sear. So I'll let them run for like, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, and I'll turn it down a bit. All right, wham, bam. Just pull the sticks off. Pull the bread out the oven. Coleslaw's right here. And it's about 9:15. I don't know when I started, 8:30, 8:45. This is about a 30, 45 minute meal. And I could have made this a little challenge. I just realized this is like a meal for 4 for 20 bucks. Steaks were 16. The breads were buy one, get one free at, what was that, $2 each? Coleslaws were 2 for 4. So that was about 20 some change, plus your little ingredients. So maybe I should have made this a little challenge video. Feed a family of 4 for $20. Or 45 minutes or less steak dinner. But granted, I didn't really make no crazy sides or baked potatoes or nothing. Just kept it simple. It's tired on a Friday night, you know. But let me show you how it looks plated up. And wham bam, there we are. Would you eat it? Got your nice little New York strip, coleslaw, butter bread. Didn't do no garlic on it, just kept it with the poppy seeds. There it is, there it is. Dinner is served. Coleslaw, New York strip, bread with butter. Keep wanting to call it garlic bread, but I guess it's poppy seed bread with butter. Steak looks good though. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for hanging out with me in the kitchen, cooking dinner on a Friday night. We're about to dig in. Hope you have a great night. Hope you eat something good too. All right. Have a good night. Bye. And yes, you know you're part of that clean plate club. Bye.